Have you ever wondered where the money actually goes after your music gets played? A lot of artists think, I got radio play, therefore I'll get paid. Or my tracks are on Spotify, therefore the money is coming. But it's not that simple. My name's Adrian. I'm a former physiotherapist turned full-time composer and freelancer. I've had my music placed on CNN, Netflix and Hulu and worked on over 1,000 freelance jobs. I've also been chasing royalties across 5 different organizations, so I know how broken and confusing the system can be. Here's how royalty money actually flows and where you might be losing it. So, step 1, your music gets used. Let's say your song gets played on TV, or a radio station spins it, or someone streams it on Apple Music. That's usage. That usage creates value for you, and someone owes you money. But the broadcaster or platform isn't going to send you a WhatsApp saying, hey, here's 180 Rand for that airplay. Instead, they send money to the relevant collecting society. And this is where things split up. Step 2, the money flows into multiple organizations. If your song was streamed, Samro gets paid for the performance side of the composition. Capasso gets paid for the mechanical side of the composition. Your distributor collects the master usage money. If your song was used on radio or TV, the broadcaster pays Samro, performance royalties, and Sampra, needle time for sound recordings. If the broadcaster submitted cue sheets to Samro, and if the broadcaster was licensed, great, you're in line for a payout. If it was a live performance, the venue should pay a license fee to Samro. But if they don't, you won't see a cent, even if you performed flawlessly. Step 3, the organizations you registered to pay you if you're registered. This is the key step where most people lose money. If you're not registered with Samro as a composer, Capasso for mechanicals, Sampra as a performer or rights owner, and some kind of distributor with global reach, then your money just sits, sometimes for years. That's why people say, I haven't been paid for my hit song. The money's there. They just never claimed it. Here's the trick. The royalty chain is only as strong as your weakest link. If your metadata is wrong, if your songs aren't registered with all the societies, if you never submitted your live performances, then the whole system breaks. And nobody comes to fix it for you. So let me ask you a question. Which step in this chain do you feel most confused by? Comment below. I'll answer every single one. If you want help getting started properly, grab my free registration guide in my bio. Let's stop leaving money on the table. You deserve better. Peace.